Welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 8 mid-level 2 reading scores. This is the 8th chapter of Excel section of my reading course, and I will do this assignment step by step, and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. I will solve each and every single step in this video. Just watch this complete video and get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do this assignment for you, if you want me to do this complete course for you, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID that I have mentioned in the description of this video. You can see my WhatsApp and email at the bottom of the screen as well. You can have me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all programming assignments and writing assignment as well. You can hire me for your word assignments, PowerPoint assignments, assess assignments and Excel assignments as well. So let's start this assignment and solve this assignment step by step in this video. So title of the assignment is Exp19 Excel chapter 8 mid-level 2 reading scores. So this is the title of the assignment, and we are supposed to download the Excel sheet in step number 1. So this is the Excel sheet, that is Exp19 Excel chapter 8 mid-level 2 homework reading scores. So we are supposed to download this Excel sheet. I have already downloaded this Excel sheet. You can see that I have already downloaded this, and we are supposed to download this sheet to do this assignment, because we are supposed to apply each and every single step in this Excel sheet, and we will make this assignment in the final form after solving the steps in this file. So I have already downloaded. That is why we will move to next step, that is step number 2, because step number 1 is just about downloading the file. So step number 2 is in the range F2 up to H2, insert the function with that will calculate the average for each of the groups: control, CBT, only and hybrid. So now we are supposed to insert the function in the range F2 up to H2 that will calculate the average. So we are supposed to F2 and up to H2. We are supposed to insert a function that will calculate the average for this control, then that will calculate the average for the second column B, then the average for the third column C. So we will go to F and we will type average. So we are supposed to calculate the average for this one. So it will give the average, that is the 12 for this one. Now we are supposed to use the average function for the CBT only here, and then the average only. So here it will be average, this one. So we will get this average of that. Then we are supposed to use an average function here as well. So this will give us the average of the column C, that is the hybrid one. So we got these three values. So we are supposed to use a average function in F2, G2 and H2 to get the average for the control column A, to get the average for the CBT column B, and to get the average for the hybrid column C. So we have used an average function for this one, and this is all about step number 2. So we will move to next step, that is step number 3. So step number 3, it is saying that In the range F3 up to H3, insert the function that will calculate the median for each of the group. Now we are supposed to insert the function in F3 up to H3 to get the median for each of the group. So let's go to the F3 and insert this function now, because we are supposed to calculate the median for all of these. So I will go to F3 now. We are supposed to insert a function that will calculate the median for the control column, then median for the CBT column, and then median for the hybrid column. So let me type equal sign, and after typing the equal sign, I will type median. So median, and we are supposed to calculate the median for the column A, that is the control column, and we have selected the range. So we will got the median for this one. So that is the median value for the control column, that is column A. So I have used the median function for this one to get the median. So now we are supposed to get the median for this one. So we can simply copy this function up to H3, and we can type a new function here as well. So I am going to type as new. I am not going to copy this one. So median again. So now we are supposed to get the median for column B, this one, and it will give us the median for column B as well. So now let's go to H3 and type our median function again. So now it will give us the median for the third one, that is the hybrid one. So we got the median for the control column, that is column A. Then we got the median for the CBT unit column, that is column B, and then we got the median for hybrid column. So we have completed this step, that is step number 3, and now we will move to next step, that is step number 4. So step number 4 is in range F4 up to H4, insert the function that will calculate the most repetitive value for each of the groups. So now we are supposed to insert a function in cell F4 up to H4, and this function will calculate the most repetitive value for each of the groups. So let's go to F4, and now after going to F4 we are supposed to insert a function, and this function will give us the repetitive value for the most of repetitive value for each of the groups. Let's go to F4 and insert this function now. So let's go to F4. So this is F4, and we are going to calculate the most repetitive value for the column A, that is the control column, and this repetitive value is called the mode. So let's do this one now, and for this we will type an equal sign and we will type mode, and we are going to get the mode because mode is called the repetitive value. So we are going to get the mode for column 1, this one, this will be the mode, and we will get the mode, that is the 12 here. So we have calculated the mode for the column 1, that is the control column, and now we will move to get the mode for column B, that is the CBT only. So let's put an equal sign again, and we will type mode, and we will get the mode function from here. So we are going to get the mode for column B for CBT only. So we will type or select this range. So after selecting the range, press enter, and we will get the mode for the CBT only as well. So that is what we are getting. Now we will go to the third and last one, that is the hybrid one, that is the column C based on the range in column C. So type mode again. So this mode function will appear there. Now we are going to get the mode for column C, this one, type equal sign and done. So we have calculated the mode for the control column, CBT only, and as well as the hybrid one. So that is all about step number 4. So in step number 2, we calculated the average for 3 columns using the average function. Then in step number 3, we calculated the median for control column, CBT only column, and the hybrid column. Then in step number 4, we calculated the mode for the control column, for the CBT column, and the hybrid column. Now we are going to get the maximum for the control column, then maximum for the hybrid column, and maximum for the CBT column, and then maximum for the hybrid column. That will be our next step. So let's move to next step, the step number 5. So step number 5 is in range F5 up to H5 inside the function that will calculate the highest value for each of the column. So now we are supposed to type a function in cell F5 up to H5, and this function will calculate the highest value for each of the groups. So now we will go to cell F5 and then we will type a function that will return as the highest from the column A, then in G5 that will return the highest from column B, and then in H5 that will return the highest from the column C. So let's go to F5 and type this function to calculate the highest for column A. So this will return the highest from the control column, that is column A. So let's type the maximum here. So after typing the max, a maximum function will appear here. So this is the max function. So we are supposed to get the maximum for this one from column A, that is the control column. So that is the highest maximum. The highest value is the 15 in column A. So now we are going to get the highest value in column in column B. So we will type maximum again, and we can copy this one as well. So I am going to type this one. So now we will select this range from column B, because now we are going to get the maximum from the column B, that is the CBT only. So this is the maximum value that we are getting from the CBT only column, that is the column B. So now let's go to the third one, that is the highest for the hybrid column, that is the column C. So type the maximum again. After typing the maximum again, we will select the range from the hybrid column, that is this column C. So this is the hybrid column. So we will get this result. So we got the maximum value for the control column, that is the column A. Then for the CBT column, that is the column B. Then for the hybrid column, that is the column C. So in this way we have completed 5 steps for this assignment, and these 5 steps that I have shown you in this assignment are 12, 14, 24, 36 and 48. So we have solved 48 points for this assignment in these 5 parts, and this assignment total have 100 points. Now let me show you the next one, 12 points, then we are done with 60 points. This is step number 6. When we will solve this one, then we are done with 60 points for this assignment. So let's do step number 6 now. So step number 6 is in cell in the range F6 up to H6 inside the function that will calculate the lowest value for each of the group. So in step number 5, we calculated the highest value for each of the group. Now we are supposed to get the lowest value for each of the group. So this is the simple one. So let's go to the Excel sheet and use this function to get the lowest value. So this is so we are going to get the lowest value for the control column, that is column A. Then we are going to get the CBT lowest for the CBT only column, that is the column B. And after that we are going to get lowest value for the average column, that is column C. So let's calculate the lowest for this one. So for this one we will type an equal sign. After typing an equal sign, type minimum. So we will get a minimum function here, and now we are supposed to get the minimum for control column, that is based on the range in column A. So we have selected the range from column A. Enter, press enter, so we will get the low from for the CP control column, that is the column A. So now we can simply copy this function to here, but I am going to type this one here. So now we will type minimum again, and now we will select the range from the column B. So we are done with this one. So now we are going to get the minimum for the column C. So we will type the minimum again. So after typing the minimum again, we will select the range, that is from column C, this one. So you can see that we have calculated the minimum for the control column. We have calculated the minimum for the CPT only column, and we have calculated the minimum for the average column. So we have calculated the average for these three, then we calculated the median for these three, then we calculated the mode for these three. After that we calculated the highest value for these three, and then we calculated the minimum value for these three. So I have shown you 50, 12, 5s are 60 points. So I have done 60 points of this assignment. So if you want me to do, so now I am going to give you an overview for these remaining steps that are almost 40 points. Yes. So I am going to give you an overview with the for these remaining parts that are the 40 parts. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, just contact me on WhatsApp or email or WeChat ID given in the description of this video. You can get my WhatsApp or email showing at the bottom of the screen. Let me show you this step now. That is step number 7. So step number 7 is in cell F7. In cell F7, insert the function that calculates the variance for each of the group. Use the function that includes the S descriptor. So now we're gonna get the variance for each of the group. So for this we will use the variance function. Let me go to the sheet and show you this one. So the step number 7, we are supposed to show the variance for this one. So I have calculated the variance. You can see the value for the variance here. So variance for the control will be the 4. Variance for the CPT only, that is the column B, will be the 3.884, and then variance for the hybrid column, that is the column C, will be 4.47. So this is all about step number 7. So I have shown you this step. So next step is step number 8. And step number 8 is in F8, insert the function that calculates the standard deviation. So I have already calculated the standard deviation for this one. You can see the standard deviation for the control column will be 2. Standard deviation for the CPT only will be 1.97, and the standard deviation for the hybrid will be 2.11. So we have completed this table. We calculated the average, median, mode, high, low, variance, and then standard deviation. So I have solved each and every single thing. But if you want me to do this assignment, I am available. Just contact me on WhatsApp, email, or WeChat ID, and I will do this assignment for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Now let's move to the next thing. So again we are supposed to permit the values. Then we are supposed to use the data analysis to perform the analysis of variance using the input and output and permit the average variance in sum table with the comma style. So this is the complete assignment I have shown you, but if you want to do this assignment for you, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID given in the description of this video. You can hire me for your other courses as well, like accounting, management, finance, information technology, or writing assignments, programming assignment as well. I can do your Word assignment, PowerPoint assignment, Excel assignment and SAS assignment as well. My WhatsApp and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. Please just hit my WhatsApp. I will be available for you. I will produce best grade in this course for you. I can produce best grade for you in other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer science as well. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another video. Please subscribe to my channel, comment to my channel as well, so that you can get more useful solution in my channel.